I do want to get these other questions answered, though, if people do have to go. So Michael asked, I noticed an indentation attribute. Would you set that for page 2 of the document? Think of the
indentation attribute. I'm not, indentation. This would be for HTML purposes. So as I said, part of the export process of Equidox is being able to export to the HTML world. So if you wanted to make visual, like sort of adjustments to how your HTML appears, if you wanted to be consistent with the PDF, like for example, indenting something, you have that ability with this feature. But the vast majority of users are just keeping things in the PDF world. So this would not be applicable to making a visual alteration, because we're not here to change the way that your PDF looks. The author chose to indent this in the PDF. That's just a visual element built into the document. So when you export it as a PDF, it's going to stay the same.
And then one other one here from Sarah. What is the process for editing the OCR?
Oh, okay, good question. So we can take a look at a document like this. We'll just use this really quickly. So the other zone source that we were looking at here. So when you if you draw a zone and place it on top of the image here, the other zone source is OCR. So let's say you've got this image of this thing that's just been inserted into the document here, but now there's this text that's just kind of like locked inside of it. I don't really want to retype all of this as like alt text. I'm probably going to misspell things and stuff like that. So if I go into the zone source, I can just click on OCR and I can press the convert to text button. When I press convert to text, it'll just take a couple seconds, but it will give you a text result. Now that I look at my result here, I have Grammarly installed on my browser. So it's yelling at me that like pit houses is not a word, but it is as far as the author is concerned. And then it's telling me that like agriculture is like hyphenated, so I can clean that up. I can just edit the result inside of this. So you're able to change whatever the result is inside of this OCR. The OCR is very accurate when you're dealing with a good quality scan. So in most cases, you won't really have to make too many changes, if any. But in the event that it's kind of like a crooked document, or it's got like a shadow from like an old Xerox machine, results may vary. It's always just up to what the OCR engine is capable of seeing. So you can edit that result inside of this text window. This is also expandable, so if you have like a huge paragraph, you can always make this larger.